day, guys. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So in this video, I'm going to be going through the Profem risk management, right? So this is the risk management that you can use when you're trading Profems. I promise that I'm going to release this video on our previous video where we were sharing the new Profem that's launched in SA, South Africa, which is called True Trader. Just to put it out there, we're not sponsored by them or anything. We're just sharing the information just like we normally do with other Profems, right? So before I continue, let me just confirm a few things that I wasn't sure about on the previous video. If you watched that, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to put the link below and then you can just go check it out. Yeah, okay, cool. The equity rollover, how does it work, right? So when you're over 5%, you can, your profit can be rolled over to the new month and then you can continue trading, but you still have to pay the monthly fee. But then what happens when you're below 5%? So still the same thing, you still need to pay the monthly fee and then just continue trading the account, right? So how does the ramp up fee works? And ramp up fee, sorry, not ramp up fee, ramp up fee, how much is it and how does it work? So the ramp up fee is $55, which means, let's say you need a drawdown of 5%, what you can do, you can pay $55 and then they will take you back to the original balance, right? So when you're trading a pro account, that's the third point. When you're trading a pro account and then you've been scaled up to 100K, do you still pay the same amount that you pay for the 50K account, or does the price increase? So the response is you still pay the same amount, which is going to be $250, which is fair. I'm happy with that. So the last point was, do you give a second chance if a drawdown limit is hit? If yes, what are the requirements? So the answer to that was, yes, we give 2 chances max. After you hit your first 10% drawdown limit, we will review you and consider if we're going to give you another chance based on your trading, right? So those were all the 4 points that I was not sure about on our previous video. So now that we got that out of the way, we can start with our risk management. I hope you guys are ready for this one. So this risk management applies to all the Profems. Doesn't apply only to one. Applies all to all the Profems. You can use this on FTMO. You can use this on my forex funds. You can use this on you name all of them. You can use it there, even on your personal account, right? If you like it, you can just use it. So this is a template that we normally share with our community members, but we decided that, okay, cool, let's just do a video where we can share this with our YouTube community. And thanks guys for subscribing. Please don't forget to like. The goal here for me is to make 5% every month, right? On this account is to make 5% every month. So in order for me to reach my goal, I need to invest. So what is the investment amount? So 25K account, which costs $125, allows you at least to trade huge accounts. And why not buy the account if it costs $125, right? So now I'm going to be investing $125 in order for me to gain access to 25,000, right? So my goal is to make 5%. 5% of $25,000 is how much? Is $1,250, meaning that after I've withdrawn the 5% and after the Profem has taken, like True Trader has taken 40% on the profits, I'm left out with my 60%. On that 60%, which is 750, I need to make sure that I minus the investment that I put in so that I can be able to see the profits, right? So in this example here, we get 750, we minus the investment, and then we are left with $625, which that is our profit. So that means if I can stick to my plan, this is how much I'm going to be making every month, right? That's the goal. So now let's look at the rules of this investment. How does it work? The drawdown is 10%. I'm going to make an example of 25K account only. So the drawdown is 10%, meaning that in order for me to lose this account within 30 days, I need to lose $2,500, right? And the minimum withdrawal, which is 5%, I need to make 5% in order for me to withdraw, right? So now, how many days do we have? We have, so you have 30 days in a month, but then you have 20 trading days, excluding weekends, right? So if you are given 2,500, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the risk allocated for us, divide that by 20 days that we're going to be trading. So for this example, we're going to be taking 1 trade per day, right? So 10% divided by 20 give us $125, right? So which is going to be a 0%, half a percent, right? So if we take the risk allocated, we divide that by 20, we get 125, right? So which means if we can risk 125, which is going to be 0.5% per day per trade, then we have 20 trading days, which means we will be taking 20 trades, right? So for you to blow this account, you need to lose 20 trades in a row, right? And as I mentioned on our previous video, prop firms are not for beginners, right? When I say are not for beginners, if you are not profitable already, please make sure that you first study and then fund your account, practice, withdraw, practice, withdraw, practice, withdraw. Collect data to confirm that you are profitable before you go and purchase a prop firm account, right? We're going to be risking 0.5% per day per trade. Our risk reward is going to be a 1 to 2. This is an example, guys. Please don't shoot me in the comments. This is an example. We're going to be risking 125 to make 250, right? Which is going to be 1% to make, 0.5% to make 1% for this example. So now looking at our trading plan here. Looking at our trading plan here. So let's say the first week, right? You take a trade. The first day. So here on the left-hand side where it says trade, that's going to be days, 20 days, or a number of trades that you take, right? So here's going to be losses and wins, the outcomes, and the balance. So the starting balance is 25,000, and then we haven't taken any trades yet. So now trade number 1 is going to be our first day taking a trade, right? So we take a trade, we're going to be risking 0.5% on the trade, and the outcomes is a loss, right? The outcome is a loss. So that means we lost 0.5% on our account, and now the balance goes to 24,875, right? So now you're getting where we're going. Okay, second trade, second day, we take a loss again. Third trade, we take a loss again. Fourth trade, we take a loss again. And then the fifth trade, we take a loss again, right? And now we're down to $24,375, right, in our account, right? So week 1 has ended. Now we have 3 weeks left, right? So at this point, this is where we separate pro traders and beginner traders, right? So if you are a pro trader, this doesn't scare you. But then if you're a beginner trader, this will scare the hell out of you. This will scare the hell out of you. So what you will do here, you might start over leveraging to make back that money that you lost. But then as a pro trader, you know that if you stick to your risk management and then you understand that your strategy is like, let's say, 60% profitable, right? Your win rate is 60%, right? So you understand that, okay, cool. I have 3 weeks left. I can get 5 trades or 6 trades in a row, and then I can be able to go back maybe to break even. And then from there, I only need maybe 5 trades, and then I have my 5% and then I withdraw, right? So when you understand the market condition and you understand your plan and you understand your risk management, so this is where now you're going to be able to understand, okay, cool. Here, I just need to calm down, take a break, and then wait and come back when the market is giving me good setups, right? Because losing 5 trades in a row might depend on if you're following your plan and you're executing based on what your plan says. That means the market condition for your strategy or the way you trade or the way you look at the market at that moment is not right. So you need to come back when the market is good for you and your plan, right? So you come back the next week, right? You decide, okay, cool. You know what? I'm not going to trade for the next 3 days because now you're seeing that your plan is not going well, right? Sorry, you're seeing that the setups that you plan are not playing out as you planned, right? Yeah. So now you don't trade for the next 3 days, or you take trade, but then you won't break even. So now you're still stuck on the same balance that you were last week. So now you have 2 days in this week, and then you take 2 trades, and then you win. Let's say you win this trade. That means now you make 1%. You win this one, you made another 1%. So by the end of this week, you made 2%, right, on your account. So now week 3, now you're gaining confidence as a trader, right? Now you're gaining confidence as a trader, and then now you see that, okay, cool, everything is going back to normal. Now you come back the next week fresh, and then you start taking a win again. You take another loss, becomes a minor loss. And if you look at here now, you're on break even. You're in break even after your 12th trade. Your 12th trade, you're in break even. Now you have how many days left? 12 minus 20, you have 8 days left. You have 8 days left, and then you are on break even, right? So that's why I say after week 1, after taking too many losses, this is where now we separate pro traders and beginner traders, right? Okay, let's move on. So now trade number 13, you win. 14, you win. And then 15, you win. Week 3, now you're closing week 3. You're closing week 3 at a balance of how much? Sorry, 25,750, right? Now you started seeing progress, right? Now the graph is going up, just like the chart. Okay, so now the last week of the month, right? This is where now you need to make sure that you come down as a trader. You need to make sure that emotions don't get into you, because now if you're gonna stress that you have 5 days left and then you are on a balance of 25,750, you're gonna start stressing, right? This is where now you need to stay calm and then just continue trading the way you were trading when you were making those wins. Keep the discipline the same, because if you change anything, this is where you're gonna mess up, right? So if you stick to the same plan like you did for the past 3 weeks, that means in the next 3 weeks, if you get proper high probability trades, you will be able to make your 5% and you will withdraw. So now let's go to the last week. Trade number 16, you win, right? Trade number 17, you take a loss again. Trade number 18, you take a loss again. You back to the same balance that you were on Monday before you take trade number 16, right? Which is fine. So now trade number 19, you win. And then trade number 20, you win. Now you close the month with 5%. And now you reach your goal. And now you're going to withdraw your 5%. And then now two traders going to take their 40%. And then you're going to take your 60%. And then you're going to, from your share, you're going to minus the investment that you did invest with. And then you're going to look at the profit of how much you left with, which is going to be 625. And then you just do the same thing over and over again, right? So that's why I say this plan is for the people that are already already profitable in the market. If you are not profitable in the market, please, I beg you, don't waste your money going to buy prop firms accounts. And I'm not saying don't waste your money going to this prop firm, that prop firm, that prop firm, all of them, right? There is no prop firm that's designed for beginners, right? There is no prop firm that's designed for non-profitable traders. So you need to make sure that you are profitable before you go and buy a prop firm account, right? I hope that sinks into your head. I'm going to repeat this again. Please make sure that you don't go and buy a prop firm account if you are not profitable, right? Make sure that you are profitable before you go and buy and invest in this, right? Okay, cool. Now let's move on. Now that we close the month at 5% and you withdraw your money, and then you get a chance to reinvest again. You just do the same thing over and over again. The next month might not be like this month where you started with a loss. The next month might be wins right through the first week. And guess what? I think that's 5% already. Let me just quickly do the calculations. So times, that's 5% already. So the next month you might reach your 5%. Within the first week, you make your withdrawal, and then you subtract the investment, and then you are trading with the free money for the rest of the month. Even though now you don't reach the 5% by the end of the month, but at least the first week you were able to withdraw the 5%, right? So this is the same thing that applies to the 50K account. It's just that now the numbers, differ. Because on a 25K account, obviously it's going to be less than the 50K, right? So you just stick to the same I'm trying to make this as simple as ease, guys, so that you can understand this is easy, right? This is easy. You just need discipline to implement this. I'm begging you, please, please practice your risk management, and then you just keep applying the same risk management so that you can be able to make profits from the market. These pro firms are giving you a chance to do what? To be able to withdraw. But then if you don't have proper risk management, you will not be able to do what? To be able to reap off the fruits from this pro firm, right? And what you're gonna say next? You're gonna say they're all scam. Okay. So by the end of the month, you will be up by 5%, and then you will be able to withdraw, and then you will do your subtraction, and then you take your profit, you go spend it, and then you take your investment, you reinvest. And then you just keep doing the same thing over and over again until you fit enough to say, okay, cool, now I can buy a pro account, and then you can start scaling up. Here, same rule apply. You can just do the same thing, so you don't have to risk 1% in order to see results, right? You can risk 0.5% as long as you stick to the same risk management, and then you're already profitable, you're gonna be fine, right? So even on this side is the same thing. If you can start a week with, you can start with a losing streak week, it's fine. As long as you know that you are profitable and you come back to the market with a proper mindset, and then you stick to your plan, and then you just continue doing the same thing, you will reach your goals, guys. So guys, I wish you all the best on all the programs that you're going to be doing. It's either my FTMO or whatever program you're going to be doing. Please make sure that you stick to the risk management. And if you have any questions, you can just type them in the comments below. For those that are interested in this plan, I'm going to share this on our public group. So make sure that you join our Telegram group. I'm going to put the link in the description also. Also, please don't forget to follow us on Instagram, YVNT_ZA. And yeah, that's it from me, and catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.